We're gonna have to come up with a new voice script. I don't think it's gonna be too hard for me. I know exactly what we want to say. So I'm gonna show you guys front to back how to set this up and then how to run it. All
We're
right.
gonna have to.
So we are live and I'm doing a training today on the new outbound voice. So high level just released outbound voice. And you have to turn it on in labs. You have to do a few things to get it running. I've got a lot of things I can talk to you guys about for best practices of how to use it. We're going to cover compliance. And I've been doing this since Air AI came out, the first outbound voice platform 2.5 years ago. And I come from call centers. I've been number one at a giant digital marketing call center, and I've ran call centers with 60 appointment setters. So I know everything about how you do this the right way, and I'm gonna give you guys all the information I have and show you a live setup. So you can take your high level account and be setting appointments instantly by the time you're done watching this video if you follow along. So the first thing we're gonna do is go into the labs section to turn it on. That's gonna be in agency settings. So make sure you hit this, go back to agency view. Oh, let me share my screen. Lance was about to tell me. Oh, how long were you gonna wait, Lance?
I was just waiting for the Rob the Gun to go through the
There we go.
profile.
All right, so here we go. And it's you're gonna have to go to sub accounts right here and manage AI calling, turn it on. Oh my God, they can now automatically remove duplicates in contact view. That's brand new today too.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Yes. Bob, we were having trouble with this yesterday, remember?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I'll
Dang. All right, let's read this real quick too. Uh, I feel like there's got to be a setting page where I go and edit this. I'm not going to take time with that. We're going to stick to calling for now, but that's a great feature too.
hmm.
So, and pipeline permissions is one I've been waiting on for a while as well. So you go back to your sub account now. There's like a called a KYC process. That means know your customer that you have to enable to turn it on. And as I'm going through the technical setup here, I'm going to talk to you guys about. I'm going to try my best to multitask and tell you guys about how we're going to set this thing up. So let me go to agents, AI agents. I may have too hard of a time multitasking, so we're going to get through the live setup and then go from there. So voice AI, and it's this thing in the top right, enable outbound calls. Click there. It's just one checkbox. That's all you have to do. But keep in mind, guys, I'm going to run through some basics of, I mean, the basics for AI calling is they had to say in a checkbox, I consent to be receiving a call from AI. So in your consent forms, you need to follow all the right policies. You can ask AI to write you one that fits A2P's policies, but you want to make sure it's covering, you know what, we can actually send that request um, in the US. Make sure it follows A2P compliance. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a compliant opt-in to use that covers every single thing you could do from high level. But we're going to go back to the setup for now. So accept, you got to have that consent to make the call though. Oh, yep, I knew this face scan thing was going to be used for this. So they're going to have you on record as you're the guy initiating these calls, so you want to be extra safe. This YouTube video is going to get taken down for PMI again, probably. I'll do this on my phone. All right.
If you're not in trouble a little bit, you're doing something wrong.
Right. I want to go continue on the device. Oh, shoot. There we go. All right. It's not too bad. You guys won't see my ID.
The one with the bow tie or the one with the tux? Which one?
The one on my license.
All right.
Yeah, I think I've got a t-shirt on in this one, but I'm not sure. It's neck up, so you can't even tell.
I'm really surprised, Rob. I figured you'd be in like in a tie and a collared shirt.
Yeah. I still think I should change so the stats are out on whether the photo of me in the suit or the tank top is better. And it's like pretty much the same. It's like maybe I got one more booking over a 7-day period, but the contact forms look like they got filled less. So I'm gonna do a little more analysis, but it looks like it's almost no difference.
So you're telling us that you had a wife beater on and it's the same?
Yeah. Here's the data. I'll show you. Well, actually it's going. Let's make sure it's you. Get started. Let me get this done. But I have the ranges. It was like September 22nd to a week later. I had the photo from the masterclass where I've got on a black shirt and a white wife beater. It's like a black short sleeve shirt over it. And I changed over to the new photo where it's like an AI photo of me in a suit. And I got 1 second. This is a good one to make you look around and everything. Um, and I got like the same number, maybe like one more booking, but less like contact fields. And that may be because I changed the copy and said I have a free call. And I think that just shifted it all to calls. No major difference in the numbers, I don't think. All right. So, oh, is it reading all my opt-in forms in high level right now? Oh, damn. I hope I got them all set up right. I think I do. This is crazy. So it's going to tell you, I wonder if it could update your opt-ins.
Do we have a lawyer on the phone? We might need one.
He has
Woo!
one. He has one in ChatGPT 5. You just ask.
Oh,
Oh my God.
They're busting your forms out. They said it's not acceptable.
It's saying every form needs it. Like, I don't think we're doing this on this call today, guys. Damn it. Let me make sure I'm not.
Well, that's the whole thing is why
Oh,
you're
no,
doing
it
it to let
updates
people
them.
know.
It updates them. Proceed
Oh, it
with
adds
that.
the stuff on there.
Oh, so forget that AI thing I was doing where I was going to show you guys how to set this up.
It automatically
You
does
got
it
to,
for you.
oh, you got to put it in there.
wow.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to use this one. Short checkbox.
Rob, so GHL already, we can use AI to do outbound calls now, and how can how can they opt out if it's an AI? Because I had received AI calls
Yeah.
almost 10 times a day from the same number. I blocked the AI. I tried the phone number listed there to opt out, and it's not working. It's an
Yeah.
A- it's an AI offering me about Google Voice. They said, "Oh,
It's
you're
built into high
digital."
levels. So high levels has it built in without you doing anything, or if you say don't call me, it'll manage it completely for you.
Okay.
You're good to go on that. I just need to read this carefully, make sure I know exactly what I'm doing. Disclaimer is compatible. You can proceed with the update. Now that is such a cool feature, man. Done. And I dropped that opt-in for you guys in the chat.
So, real quick, most of the stuff that's updated, the stuff happens. Do people make a request, or is it just they trying to get better? What would they usually get stuff from?
I just realized I did something I don't want to do. It has like, sorry, Lance, I don't want to
No,
mess
go
up.
ahead.
So it updated all my forms and it put this brand name in there. And so I need to replace that with Mass Market AI and re-update all of them. I was like, I really hope I can do this again automatically. Let me see. I'm nervous.
Well, there
Cancel,
should be
cancel,
there
cancel.
should be
No,
a
I
way
need
to
to do it again. I already changed them all.
well, there should be a way to set that value. It was a
Oh, you're
no.
right. Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a
Set
way
that
to set
value.
it. I bet there's a new brand thing in your brand board.
Yeah. Well, I just do a cut. I think I'll just do a custom field or a custom value.
With the
And
name.
I have to change it because that's not going to be,
Yep,
it's not how custom values look.
there you go.
Oh, shucks. Let's give this a second. And don't use that opt-in form I just dropped in the chat. The company name on there first. I bet you if I messed up, I'll just reach out to high level and have them change it.
Mhm.
Tell them to reset this thing for me. But guys, be patient for 1 second, and we're gonna finish the setup of this voice. I almost think it's not going to go. How long do you think this took last time, guys? Was it less time?
How many forms do you have?
It's like 84.
That's kind of a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Well, you've been using this tool for what, more than a week, so
Yeah. This is, a lot of the stuff gets brought over from past, my past companies and stuff like that too.
yeah.
The team was just saying it's time for a big cleanup. Come on now. I think I got to do that again. Okay. Guys, I have to do it to be able to call. I should have just hit, oh, thank God. Proceed with update, but I want to do all of them. Damn it. Uh, well, we're going to use the same one I used, but we're going to change it to mass market AI, and I'm going to have to probably contact HighLevel to get that fixed because I don't want to go into every single one of my forms to fix that. What? Hmm. All right. I'm going to just try that one more time because it's the same exact thing I just used, which is weird. Okay. Mass market AI.
Hmm.
See, it's like it
There's no template button either. Like when you're doing ATP, there's little template
yeah.
samples.
Maybe it's not detecting that AI right there. I should have just let it go through, but I'm sure you guys can understand why now me having to go back and change every single form is a pain.
Yep.
I'm probably not using that many of them now, though, so it's not that big a deal. So we really just need to get this analysis to pass, which I'm
Maybe
trying
it
to.
doesn't like the AI.
Should I read this more clearly? Probably.
Oh yeah.
All right. Hang on. I'm just going to copy that. It's saying it's not compliant, and here's what they're asking for. Well, while that's thinking, I'm going to submit a ticket to HighLevel real quick. You know what? It's probably easier for me just to go fix it manually. I'm not worried about it. Then again, let me just put that custom field in there because, well, I have to change them all again anyway. Yep. Well, be real careful with that. I'll let you guys know how crazy that ends up being for me to go and fix that in all of my forms. Sure hope that. Yeah, I wonder
So
if,
if you're somebody doesn't have a lot of things, they can just go back and make sure that's tagged correctly. Is that what you're
yeah.
saying?
Well, I got it worked that time. So
Okay.
that opt-in worked. And so I'm gonna drop the new one in the chat. This one worked. The first one I used worked the first time. Just make sure you change the brand name in there to your actual business. Am I good? Why isn't it going? There we go. What the heck? Maybe I have to have a check that goes through with no failure. There we go.
Ooh.
Now I'm ready to go. We lost 3 people during how long that took. All right. Okay.
Hey, this is cutting edge stuff, right?
Yeah, this is the first day it came out.
Yep.
So let's hit refresh and see if that disappears now. I was expecting it to disappear. I don't like the way that looks, but it looks like we're in business. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna check one time to make sure the workflow thing is still there. The workflow action says it's enabled.
Right.
Uh,
Rob, do you have a audio ready to go out?
I'm gonna make a prompt right now. It's a quick, short prompt that I think is the best style to use. Um, and I was already working on this. I know there's an outbound call flow. There we go. Good. I wanted to make sure it was not going to freeze me up there because it wasn't working before.
Hmm.
So I'll go back over and work on it. So guys, basically my philosophy is people feel like you want to use AI to make it easier for people to get FaceTime with you, whether that's group calls or one-on-one. You can talk to more people than one on a group call like I do.
Hmm.
But they want more FaceTime and less trouble getting to you. So the way I do it is when I'm free, I'll go and dump 30 calls into this into the in the contacts view, just into my call automation, which I'll show you how to set up. It's just going to be the one action. And what the message is going to say is, hey, Rob's free right now, and he asked me to reach out to you to see if you have 15 minutes to talk to him. Do you have can I transfer you to him now?
Mhm.
So this is a OTF. We're making sure they have time to go through the whole thing right now. If they say no, then it's gonna say, all right, is there a time later today that would work better?
Hmm.
And then I say I only book same day. If they book same day, they're likely to show up. People do not like qualifying questions, and especially if he's trying to qualify them with AI before they book, you're not getting
Mhm.
an appointment 99 times 9 out of 10.
Hmm.
So if it transfers to me and I'm not free, like let's say somebody else of the 20 answered and transferred, then it's going to hit my AI and say, hey, sorry, somebody actually took the call first, but one nuance is we want to make sure it knows there's already an appointment scheduled. But I think it will. I think the AI voice knows about all the appointments for the contacts, so it should be able to say you've already got an appointment scheduled for 3 p.m. today. Well, no, they wouldn't have transferred if they booked. So it's going to say, when do you have 15 minutes later today to talk to Rob and book a time with them there? So like just AI transferring is really the best way to do it. Um, because if someone does book a call, like let's say they did go through and book with the AI because I wasn't available, if you want to talk to them, your best shot is to call them right as soon as you get off your other call and say, hey, I saw you booked a call with me. Sorry, I missed you. Somebody else accepted it. I want to talk to you real quick. Then you qualify and then you build rapport. So AI is going to point out to you who's interested is what it's going to do. If someone transfers their books, you know they're interested, it's not going to build rapport for you. So you need to call and do that. But now you don't have to call the people that didn't want to talk to you at all. So they're not saying no to I don't want to book with an AI. They're saying no to I don't want to talk to Rob who asked to speak to me right now.
Mhm.
So they're declining, like if they're not wanting to talk to you, then they're not interested, you know? So that's how I recommend doing it, and we're gonna set it up. It's a real simple flow.
So Rob, do you have a list of what you can do right now with the new Go High Level? Do you want to put that in there? As far as
Um,
like what your parameters are, if you can send so many
yeah,
messages?
we can show that. So that shows up in labs when you turn it on. And so let me save this. Well, I don't have the bill yet. It's like one call per minute per location. So that's your limit. And so at first I was thinking we could make some flows that would drop 20 at a time. And that's even what I just described to you guys because we were planning it that way a minute ago. And then we realized, oh, there's this one call per minute limit. So really what you need to do is have it just, if you're free, put 10 calls in there. If you know you're free 20 minutes and your call's going to take 10 minutes, put 10 calls in there. And over the next 10 minutes, hopefully you get someone that rings through. So that is a pretty big limitation compared to what most people are used to with AI voice. But the fact that you can get a call a minute all day without you having to move a finger for $100 a month is crazy.
Hmm.
It's gonna be very effective for a business owner who's not trying to make 60,000 calls a day.
But
Um,
didn't you say that it limited you to 100 calls, or is that not right?
Nope. It limits you to
A call a minute.
A call a minute. I'm gonna pull
It
it up.
did say 100 a day.
Yeah, 100 a day.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
It did say 100 a day.
it did.
Well, good thing we're pulling it up to look at it because I read half the instructions.
So that kind of stinks at 100 a day compared to if you went direct to retail, you
Yeah.
wouldn't be limited.
This is
Well,
like baby steps, right? So
yeah,
this
think
is,
about it. Most people are not paying for 100 opt-ins a day. 100 opt-ins a day is like 2 grand a day, right? You know what I mean? So it's like most people that 80 will be enough if they're doing opt-in, and opt-in is the only thing you can use this for. Anyways, if you have a big old lead bank, that's where you'll run into some issues. But put this in place with your new hot traffic, which is what they want you to do, and probably why they're limiting it to 100 a day. And it's going to do a great service to everybody who's running a compliant campaign.
Rob,
Wh-
how much we pay for this feature?
12 cents a minute, or for unlimited, $100 a month.
$100 a month for,
I
is
don't,
that the AI employee included in
yeah,
that or no?
yeah, it's included.
Okay, $97, right?
7, yep. So
Hey,
here,
Rob,
yeah,
and what about if you're doing soliciting for real? Well, if you're looking to buy someone's house,
yeah. Then
you're still limited to 100, correct?
I don't know how AI calling has some of its own rules. I know it's legal for a person to call and offer to buy a property from somebody. I don't know about AI calls. I feel like AI calls might be a little more tight. And I can't remember how the law falls on calling B2B with AI. I think maybe there's a hole right there where you can do it, but I can't remember. Um, I kind of think you have to have consent for any AI calling. Lance, do you remember?
yeah, I think as the way that system is set up, you have to have consent to use
Yeah.
this on that particular thing.
Yeah. All right, and that's a good answer. That's what the system is telling you right here. But anyways, yeah, there is a 100 call per day limit. Um, but if most people were to add 100 calls into their day, it would change their life. So
Well, I guess what you could do too, Rob, if you had any old ones, you could send them out again. And like you were talking about before, reintroduce yourself and say, listen, would you like to know that? And then they opt in again. And then you have a whole brand new list of somebody just opted in and you could
now
start
you
with
can
those as
text them,
well.
right? So you can use it to get SMS opt-in. Well, then again, like you have to have opt-in to do it anyway. So what I'm thinking, Bob, now for the way you structure this is since
Yeah.
it's a flat, you can only do it for 100 minutes a day. So I think it would make sense to set a 2 hour block on your calendar, to where you're just running through those, you know,
It doesn't say 100. Where does it say 100 minutes?
100 calls per day, not
Right.
minutes. Yeah. So, but it does 1 call per minute per location, right? So you want to, in your 2 hour block, load up 20 calls. However, you'll figure out what the number is, the average for you to get somebody to answer, and
Hmm.
you'll run that amount over and over until until you hit 200 calls or 100
Yeah.
calls. That would be the most efficient way. So let's build this agent. So we're going to call this in the call center world. If you get an OTF, it's called an on the fly sale. And so what that means is you call them, cold call, they're interested, you book the appointment, and then at the last second you say, you know what? I actually have an open slot next. Do you have can you get to a laptop right now? Or you can even be like, can you pull up a computer, please? Whatever you want to say right there, they'll do it a lot of the time. And then you run the presentation right there. So this is designed to generate OTFs. We're looking for somebody that can meet right now first for a live transfer. And then only if they say no are we going to book. So if they want to. So we're going to ask them if they have 15 minutes right now to talk to Rob. And you may want to play with that time frame right there. If you ask for 15, you can probably get 30. Um, but you guys can play with that. So I'm going to call it the OTF.
Hey, Rob, I asked AI for some statistics and it says 25% connection rate. So if 25 calls will be answered per 100 is what it says.
Mm, it Yeah, let me think of what it would usually be for me. I know in about 20 calls, I usually set an appointment. Um, and I'm trying to think of how many people answer. I think 1 in 4 is probably reasonable, but it can really vary depending on your like spam reputation on your number,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, and the type of people you're calling. Like if you're calling business lines, you're gonna get answer every single time.
Right.
So Hope is the one I like.
Okay, so this might sound silly, but
And I don't think it changed. Here we go.
um,
All right. Outbound call. Okay, so they have an automatic disclaimer. I wish I could do a custom one. Opt out. Yeah, that's it. Rob, do they have a advanced mode? Okay. Maximum time 5 minutes. I haven't even seen this. Neat. You can adjust interrupt sensitivity and stuff. I had no idea you could do this in HighLevel.
Yeah, you can use that for when people call
Response
in
speed.
for the inbound.
Sweet. Voice temperature, voice speed, voice volume, background sound. Woo, cool. Coffee shop. Outdoors. All right, I think I'm gonna do coffee shop. Call center is probably the most realistic, but well, we can try out a couple of them. Rob asked, um, you had clicked, submitted a request. So you want to say however they came in. For me, you submitted a request in the certification directory in the cert. I'm just gonna say I'm one of the. You had requested help from a high-level certified admin and Rob, the number 3 highest rated, asked me to reach out to see if you had, and Rob is free right now, and asked me to reach out to you to see if you had 20 minutes to talk, to speak with him. Him. This is the initial message, so I'm gonna go next. Okay.
Do you have to put a trigger in there for yes or no?
For yes or no. Where are you looking at?
Right? When you finish your
Oh,
statement about do you have time to talk, whatever you had, speak to him now.
yeah. It'll
If they
know.
say,
It'll know automatically.
okay,
I'm looking at, I'm trying to decide which mode I want to use from here. I think I'm looking for the call transfer feature too. I think that's down here. Just making sure it's still
Yeah, I
active.
just had to add that on there, right? There you
Okay,
go.
good. So now I'm gonna go back and oh shoot. Okay, good. If you had 20 minutes to speak with him now, to speak with him, are you speak with him? Are you free? I'm running out of space.
now I think you want to say, are you speak with him now?
Uh, okay, yeah. There, thank you, Bob. That looks good. Next, I'm gonna copy that so I can use it in my prompt I'm about to make. I'm setting up an outbound call script that is designed to transfer the person to me if they have time to speak now or book an appointment if they don't have time
To talk today.
to talk today. Oh, no, I don't want them to book outside today, to book an appointment today.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that. Don't you want to say it today? Oh, to book an appointment today? Yeah, that's it. That's perfect.
Book an appointment today. If they can't book today, we should ask them. I'm thinking about the fact you have the 100 call limit. You're not going to get a show if you do get a booking further out and you call them right after they book.
You'd have to do the same kind of sequencing when someone when they would book an appointment anyway. You send them a text message. Thanks for putting the appointment on the calendar. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. The thing is, it creates work for you to have to go and call those leads, and if you're fully booked up, you can't do it, and so you end up with a calendar full of flakes. Book an appointment in the next 2 days. Okay, they can't book in the next 2 days for 20 minutes. They're not serious. Trying to speak, we're going the next 2 days. Appointment today or tomorrow.
Or tomorrow. Yeah.
All right. Here, the opening line and also our inbound caller prompt. I want you to convert it to an inbound prompt or outbound prompt with following my strategy above. If they are not, next 2 days, offer to or let them know we will invite them to the trainings and they can just let us know they are free in the next
Week.
2 days. I would say like they need let it like reach back out whenever you're free in the next 2 days. Or next time you get a text from us and you're free in the next 2 days, let us know.
Okay.
All right. So now paste. Here is intro line. Here is inbound prompt. And I'll give you guys these prompts too. It's pretty long. It's actually not that bad. All right. And this knowledge base it's the new scrub of my site. So it's scrape of my site. So it's a really good knowledge base. I make it in a video that I did. I'm doing a pre-recorded video I made that I'll post soon for you guys that shows a live setup of inbound. We're going to set up actions, appointment booking, 1v1, 3 days out, offer 3 slots, hours between slots, 3 hours, 2 days. Oh, it won't even let you book more than 3 days out. That shows that HighLevel is trying to help people that don't know. But I'm going to do 2 days. Save. And then after the call and during the call, I feel like there's one more thing we need to set up, the transfer. Oh man. I'm gonna use my main line because I wanted to hit the inbound after. And you want it to forward into high level so you can see so you can see who it is before you take the transfer. Because it'll pop up on the high level app with their name. And if you transfer it to your phone, you're not gonna get their name. So if you get the app notification, you can just click it, open up their contact as you answer the call. And that's where you want to be.
So again, that's why you try to keep everything and go high level to keep everything running smoothly. You know what's going on.
If the contact is free now to speak with Rob for 20 minutes. Awesome. Oh, here, whisper message with call summary on transfer. It's pretty cool. Save. All right, guys, I think that was that. Didn't save my knowledge base in there. Save. Ah, we did it. All right. Lance, you want to we can do a web call. It's gonna be like it's me. Trying to think of the coolest way to do this. I guess hearing it from web call might be the best. All right. And all right. Oh, another really cool feature that's coming out. Actually, I don't know if I can't talk about that one yet. We're live. There's a bunch of awesome features coming out soon. Some of them relate.
You have reached Mass Market AI. How can I help you today?
Well, that's not what we set up, is it, fellas?
That's like an inbound call. That's not an
Yeah.
outbound call for sure.
Ew. Save. Let me save and then go back and look at what's going on. Agent list. Hope it's saved on inbound somehow. Okay, it still saved that. Well, something's not letting me save right here. You guys see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Rob, is this outbound calling, is it available to all now or just you for now?
Yeah, it's available. You just got to go into labs and turn it on. If you watch on the replay of this, you'll see where I did that, and you can turn it on too. Let me try to yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Uh, maybe this thing's only ready for inbound.
It said 21 days. It said available in 21 days. I thought I saw somewhere.
That means it's pushing to where everybody has it without you having to turn it on in beta.
Okay.
So it should be good. I'm just gonna like cancel, go back in here.
So what that says is right now it's in beta, and then 21 days it'll be up and running full speed. Is that what it's
Yeah,
saying?
I think so. Save. All right. That's just a high level glitch, guys. Whenever I save, it doesn't stick on.
Inbound or outbound? Yeah, because it
But, you
stayed
know,
on inbound instead of going outbound.
maybe every agent has an inbound and an outbound setting, which is actually how it should be.
You're right.
So that's probably what it is. So let me trigger an outbound call. That is probably what's going on. We're gonna call Skip Glass.
Hey, there you go. Call them up.
All right. The wrong one.
You better clear this with Devin first. I don't want you to get in trouble, Rob.
Be careful. OTF from mass market inbound. Save. Publish, save. And test. I don't know how to spell skip lag. What's your number, man?
I don't know what it's under. Skip GLASS.
Skip glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You getting anything?
No, it's not ringing yet.
Oh,
Radio
God.
silence. It's radio silence.
Look over and see this thing. Oh, it says it's finished.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't get a call.
not a good sign. All right. One thing that I did that maybe I shouldn't have is I have it set to call from a number that I know is already assigned to something else.
Because you don't have a permission. So do you think you have to get one that has a permission already, and then that's when they put it in the system?
Let me just try to add you in manually because maybe a test doesn't do it or something.
Well, what phone number do you have down, Rob?
Maybe there's no number on that one.
Well, let me give you a number.
All right. Go ahead.
918
Hmm.
960 0348.
Look, I just realized I don't remember pasting that script in there. Did I? I don't think so. Let me put the script in there. Yeah, I never even sent this. All right, one more second. Mm,
I think your team's going to be doing a lot of editing.
yeah. Good thing is these things are so easy to fix. You mean my team right here, ChatGPT, editing on this script? Oh, editing on this video. Yeah, maybe so. I don't have the time to go back and edit these things, unfortunately. Maybe once I start getting a little business off of here organically, then I'll say, okay, now I'll go refine it. I'm at like 1,000 subscribers. As far as I know, I don't get anything from YouTube yet, but yeah, maybe like twice.
How hard are you working on NVIDIA?
NVIDIA.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I'm sorry. IQ,
I
video IQ.
did IQ. I
Yeah.
haven't used it in forever. I've used it before though. You showed me that one you made. It was pretty cool.
I'm not talking about the video. I'm talking about with vidIQ and the SEO and all that other stuff that's in there.
You mean like how well do I have the AI working on setting everything up?
No, are you using it to come up with some ideas or however?
I see what you're saying. No, I go with it, whatever training I think is the most interesting. The ideas
Okay.
it gives me are the same ones High Level wants me to do. They want me to do like how I made $3,000 in a day and stuff like that. And it's just so repetitive to me to like cover that introduction topic. You know, my audience is people who are probably the most advanced in the High Level network, I would say. I'd probably need to be tapping into the other side of it, which is much bigger, people who are just in the beginning.
That's
Um,
so overrated. I made 3,000 in a day. You see
yeah,
that so much? No,
crazy.
gotta be original.
I told my affiliate manager, I was like, I'm gonna hate making that content, but all right. Uh, let me see. I don't know why it says Agent 581. You are Hope. You know what? Does it know this is what?
The call's
Okay.
going a little long here.
It's all right. There's no usual limit. Are we over an hour? Yep. Well, you guys can bounce, but I'm gonna finish. Oh, Bob, you're right. Let me have other. I thought I had something else I had to do right now, but I don't see it. All right, Lance, we're gonna try it again. You save, saved. All right. Hope, outbound. And skip glass. You got your number right here.
Is he still here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
How is your number not in here, man?
It was in there. I don't know why it's not in there. It should be.
Give him the number again.
This is it, right? 918-600.
Yeah, that's one of them too. Yeah. I gave you a different number, but that one should work.
Come on. Sometimes it just takes them a second to appear in here, I've noticed. We are right here, almost done with it, guys. Takes a little bit to set that up.
Well, that's like anything in Go High Level. I mean, they have it set up, but sometimes it goes, you have to go all the way through to get it to working right. And
All right, there we go. Now I added it.
make sure you have this number. I know this one is for 918-960-0348. Make sure you use that one.
I just put it in, man. I don't know why it's not saving. Lance,
I'm gonna call it.
mobile. Save. Duplicate contacts. So show me where it's at.
Maybe you have a different one.
What the heck? There it is. All right.
This is what happened when you go live. Sometimes everything doesn't just work perfectly.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee there's no other. There may be some setup videos that are coming out by end of day, but we're going to be some of the only content that's out there, and people are going to run into the same glitches we just did. And so I think it's good to have all that in there. And Lance, you tell me if you get a call.
So perfect. It is so perfect. You know how to fix it.
Yep. Nothing, Lance?
No, I don't have anything yet.
Let's go look at the
Call
workflow.
ended. Call ended.
OTF. Enrollment history, execution logs, failed, view details, using account time zone, no valid consent found. Okay. So Lance, it's checking for consent somehow.
Right. So that's what I mean. So you have to have something showing that I opted in or do something with consent like they're asking for, like the whatever it's called for consent. So they have to have something in their system that shows that
Yeah.
they checked in or they
I wonder-
authorized that call.
So I bet. So I'm gonna go through. Shoot,
Well,
man.
can you send me to that number? Send me your form that says, hey, I authorize you to check in and see if it'll show up. If I get it and I'll click it yes, and then they'll see if it'll go from there.
If you book in my calendar, that should do it.
Hit me the link.
That's not the form. What the heck? Well, something's not working with that updater that HighLevel came out with. Shoot, it'd be dumb not to get off here with a working test or not to do it on the phone here. All right, so Lance, let me find you a form. Just go to my website and opt in somewhere. Just do, well, hey. It's gonna be hard for me to find a form I think that's updated that's gonna work for this, but let's try it. Just find one and updated. Yep. So it did update this one. I'm going to send this one to you.
All right.
And there you go.
Here it is.
Cool. Yeah, that's going to be hard to bypass right there. It's really smart that they waited until they had this system to do this.
So does that mean that the people that opted in that I'm going to be putting in the system, they've already checked, they've already given consent?
I don't know if it'll work retroactively or not. So we can test that too, Bob, because you came from an ad or you came from the certification directory. So you filled my forms before, so you should be good. Let's try it out. After Lance, let me know when you've done it, and I'm gonna try with Bob too.
Okay.
But you know what? All this makes sense for them to not make it retroactive for the AI
Yeah,
outbound,
it does.
especially if they're checking that much.
So that means that the outbound calls that we were talking about making, it's not going to work.
Right.
Yeah. You've only got 20 leads right now. That's really easy that's not too hard to call manual. So
Yeah.
call those and all your new ones will have it.
Well, if there's an update, I got 30 now.
Sweet.
Good.
All right, Bob, we're about to try to OTF you.
Okay. I got some kind of text message.
No call to you either, huh?
No phone call. No.
Okay. Well, I think that means it's gonna be more difficult than we thought. Bob's definitely
No.
filled out a bunch of calendar forms.
No, that's somebody else that's texting.
All right, Lance, did you finish?
Yeah, but it just keeps rolling me over. There's really nothing like it just keeps rolling it over to I don't know if you can't
You
see
can't
it.
say it's out of
Yeah,
focus. It's out of focus.
it
Not
keeps
submitted.
rolling over. It doesn't go to the next one. It just keeps saying request a demo call.
Okay, I'm not sure if did it let you submit anything?
No, I couldn't submit anything on that.
Jeez, man. Let me see what the deal is with that.
I think you're going to end the call without
Yeah,
having success.
probably so. I'm getting tired of trying too. But I will fix it for my future leads. 3, 4, 7, 8.
Come in the same way everybody else did. Try them on.
What is it?
I didn't come in, the way I come in was, you know, it's different.
Yeah, that is weird, Lance.
Yeah, your tag wouldn't let me go to the next point. It just kind of kept recycling everything out.
Let's see. Let's see if it worked anyway. And then I'm just gonna revise this and we'll do it a live call on Tuesday. But yeah, it sounds like it's gonna have to be fresh opt-ins. So that means nobody's gonna be able to do this until they get a fresh opt-in. So I'm gonna update everything in my calendar forms to make sure that this all registers. I think the most important thing is probably to create a custom form. The default, I just realized like what's on my calendar form is just this, and I could have sworn I've set it to be something different. Um, but the fact that HighLevel didn't auto update this calendar form makes me think that this one's not detected by the thing that was analyzing them. So I need to add a custom form onto this page that is detected by it, and then we can test it.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
So does that mean that everybody from today forward will be able to be
I think
still opt in?
Yeah, as long as you use a high level form that's going to give opt-in. So like on your calendar form that you're texting out after they come through Facebook, you need to have a custom form that's exactly how you want it on your calendar that high level has recognized it has the right opt-in.
Is that something that you need to set up?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Because you haven't gone through that process we just went through on this call. You know what I mean? This is the first time I've ever done it.
Okay.
So you have to go through this whole process here and then make sure that form that high level has detected. So I'm gonna create a form. Yeah, I've got to reach out to high level and try to fix all the ones I just auto updated wrong. So guys, we're gonna break now. We'll do it. I'll have it all done by Thursday, but I gotta, I got other stuff coming up too. So
Hey,
um
Rob, just
yeah,
real quick, how do I find the postcard thing that you were talking about before with Scott?
go to the app marketplace and search postcard.
Okay.
Yep, you'll find it there.
Okay, thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll
All
see
right.
you soon. I gotta get some food.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Guys.
Don't work too